Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be reviewing the Elf deck by Theory 11. Elf is the common holiday movie. Yes, I know this is not being posted during the holidays, but nonetheless this is the Elf deck, the Elf movie, which I think is timeless. And on it says Buddy, or Love Buddy, sorry, the name of the elf, and then Elf, whatever, written out with him, as it is on the movie. On the other side, right, it's this Christmassy theme, right, this green and red, as I said, right, it's themed around Christmas. He's an elf that goes to New York, and right, it's played by Will Ferrell. When you open the deck, on the inside, you'll see a bunch of, right, this coloration, this Christmassy pattern. When you look at the Jokers, you will see these two raccoons that say, "Does somebody need a hug?" Right, which is in homage to that, of course. And then Buddy the Elf in the Ace of Spades, which I like, and it also kind of emulates a snow globe, which is interesting. The rest of the cards are relatively normal. There's a star in the center of the spade, which reminds me of like the North Star, or the North Pole, the North Star, Polaris, whatever you want to call it. And then the pips are written slightly differently, a more hand-drawn type of feel here. When you get to the core cards, for the Jack of Spades, I'm actually not exactly sure who this is. I'm not sure exactly who the Spades are. I don't know who the Jack of Spades is. I'm not exactly sure who the Queen of Spades is or the King of Spades. But you will see other references. Here's a narwhal, I believe is what this is, a narwhal, in reference to the beginning of the movie with the claymation, as well as, right, you get to the diamonds, and it is these pinstripes, or these stripes, these green and red stripes. And then again, it's handwritten, has a more hand-drawn, I guess, effect. When you get to the Jack of Diamonds, there is Leon the Snowman, and I knew some of these, had to look at others because it lists who appears. The Queen of Diamonds is a news reporter from one of the scenes. Of course, King of Diamonds is Santa Claus. Then you get to the clubs. The King of Clubs is Buddy's biological dad, who he's trying to find in New York. Well, no, not his biological mom, I don't believe, but his dad's wife, I believe. And his half younger brother, and it's holding a snowball because of a snowball fight that they get into while in New York. When you get to the rest of the cards, again, there's these stripes, and the slightly different drawn indices. You get to the Ace of Clubs, and it is again these characters from the beginning of the movie. You get to the King of Hearts, that is the one and only Buddy the Elf, played by Will Ferrell. Yeah. Then you get to, this is Jovi, the Queen of Hearts, and Papa Elf, the Jack of Hearts. And then you get to the rest. This is kind of like a peppermint type design in my mind for the heart, with this green and red. Again, the green and red goes throughout the deck as it is Christmas themed. Right, and then a walrus here, elf deck. Elf deck here. Then just a card that says Elf spelled out. Then when we get to the back design, the back design is a two-way back design. In the corners here, you see what looks like to be the hat and the hair of Buddy the Elf in here, the Theory 11 logo here, as well as some other intricate, right, the Empire State Building and the other buildings in New York City where it takes place. And then when you look at the back design, it's a nice clean back design. Again, is it a deck of cards like people will say? Is it a deck of cards that I'll perform Magic with, or use out in public? Probably not. Maybe around the holiday season because it is in theme, but probably not on the daily basis otherwise. As far as handling goes, it handles well like any United States playing card company deck will. I'm not actually going to fully mix it, but it would shuffle, of course, well. It dribbles well, springs well. This is what the fan looks like this direction. I like how you can see a little bit of the red as well as the green, keeping that color theme as well as that direction. And yeah, spreads well. And I actually like, I just actually thought about it. This kind of looks like the wrapping of a gift, and when you spread it, the ribbon kind of keeps itself going along there. Yeah, as you guys can see, right? That keeps the ribbon going around along there. But anyway, this is the Elf deck by Theory 11. If you want to pick it up, you can pick it up at theory11.com. I'll leave a link in the description box to Theory 11, but more specifically to get this deck, so the page that takes you to this deck. But this was the Elf deck by Theory 11. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.